Okay everyone, I'm not sure how long this video will be. I'm going to try to do problems 1 through 4 on that IM3 review worksheet that some of you grabbed a hold of today or yesterday. So number 1, again, most of you probably never even seen this before, but to simplify something that looks as crazy as this, the first rule is always factor everything. And I have separate videos on factoring. The bottom line is I'm going to teach you factoring. So if I factor something right now and you don't totally understand, just be patient with me and yourself. You will get this sooner or later. But anyways, how do you factor? Well, let's take that numerator right there. Notice that if I do 3n times n, I'm going to get 3n squared. The 6 there, notice, if I do 2 times 3, I'm going to get the 6. And just by simply doing plus and plus, what I have here on the right, which I'm underlining in gold or yellow, is exactly the same result here. And I'm going to show it to you right now. So watch very carefully and then I'm going to erase it. See, if I do 3n times n, I get 3n squared. If I do 3n times 3, I get 9n. If I do 2 times n, I get 2n. And if I do 2 times 3, I get 6. And notice 9 and 2 make 11. So see how I was able to break it apart. That's what factoring is. You break the expression back apart into two binomials in this case. So pause the video if you need to. Okay, so I'm just going to back up here so my work doesn't look as messy as it possibly could here. Alright, so now that hopefully you agree I factored the top accurately, the bottom, I know 2n times n is going to give me 2n squared. I know that 1 times 3 is going to give me the 3. I know if I do a plus 3 minus 1, I'm going to get this expression. And go ahead and pause the video if you need to, and you can multiply that and prove to yourself that this denominator is the same as what I just factored over here. So, once you have it factored, guys, look at what I have over here. I have 4. Follow the red here. I have 4 binomials, right? But if you look on the right side here, see how I have m plus 3 in the numerator and m plus 3 in denominator? Well, anything divided by itself is 1. So in essence, they cancel out. And my final result is just going to be 3n plus 2 over 2n minus 1. And that's how you simplify these. Okay, I'm going to pick up the pace, guys, and remember, you can always rewind or watch the video again, one problem at a time, and pause it. Okay? So here we go. The next one, number 2, I'm going to try to factor the numerator. Okay? So I'm going to do 3a times a to get 3a squared. 8 is 2 times 4, right? And as much as I can, I could try to combine those guys, but I'm never going to get that expression. So in essence, since that can't be factored, this whole expression is already simplified, or can't be simplified. So number 2, you can't do anything. Okay, pause the video if you need to. 3 and 4, we're going to be able to get somewhere. Okay, if you look at the numerator here, guys, you will notice that both of them have a 2 in them, factor of 2, and notice how they both have n's in them. Now we call this factoring by GCF, greatest common factor. That's supposed to be a G right there. Greatest common factor, guys. And this is another kind of factoring I will teach you very soon, if I haven't done so already. So let's see what we get. I'm going to end up with n minus 2 as my binomial factor in there. Again, if I multiply this through, guys, I will get 2n cubed minus 4n squared. So my numerator is factored. Now, this one we're going to factor the way we did on problem 1. Hopefully I didn't get screwed up. I got interrupted there, guys. So anyways, finishing up on number 3, I'm factoring the denominator now. And the way I'm going to do that is I know that 3n times n is 3n squared. And I know that 2 times 2 is 4. And I know that if I do minus 2, I will end up with minus 8n. So now that I have it completely factored, notice how I can do, follow the green. I have n minus 2 divided by n minus 2, which again is 1. And so my simplified answer is 2n squared over 3n minus 2. Pause the video again if you need to. And finally, number 4. Let's factor these real quick, guys. I know 2x squared is 2x times x. I know 20 is normally 4 times 5. Right? Or you know what I'm going to do is 5 times 4. And when I do minus 5 minus 4, guys, I'm going to get minus 13. Numerator factored. Now what about the denominator? Well, negative 5x, guys. Ooh. See how all 3 of them have a common factor of 5. So I'm going to do a little side work here, guys. I'm actually going to factor out a negative 5 to get rid of that negative there. So I got x squared minus 5x plus 4. And what that's going to do, guys, that is, I just factored out a GCF there, guys, of negative 5. Now, follow the gold. That right there, I can factor like I already showed you. Okay? So, we're going to come back over here. We have that negative 5 already, but that's not what we're worried about now. We're going to do x times x to get x squared. Follow the gold. We're going to do 5 times 1 to get the... Ooh, wait a minute. 4 times 1, sorry. 4 times 1 to get the 4. To get this minus 5x, guys, we're going to do minus 4 minus 1. All right, hopefully you can see my work there. But follow the purple now, guys. Notice how we have an x minus 4 divided by an x minus 4, which again gives me 1. And my final result, guys, is going to be 2x minus 5 over negative 5 times x minus 1. And that's it for problems 1 through 4. Now, guys, I know I started going a little too fast. Sorry I even got interrupted by somebody. So hopefully the video comes out okay. But the important thing, guys, is even though the video's longer, please, piece it out. There's 4 problems. Watch the first problem, pause it, take notes. And you can always rewind, play, and pause, in other words, my videos, right? But anyways, till next time, bye.